on my way into the gym. Today is pull day, so I will be deadlifting. Pretty excited about that. We'll see how much we can actually get up to. Last time I pulled, it was 315, so the idea is to pull 315 again, but then up it 5 or 10 more pounds, see what I can actually pull. Still trying to work my way up to that 1 rep max kind of and see where I stand so I can actually do 80% of that, my maximum effort, and see how that all turns out. Just so I can, you're supposed to be able to build muscle in the 80% range. That's the only reason why we're doing this. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I don't think I might be able to catch another clip of it, but you know, I just did 315, so it wouldn't be anything new. Catch you guys after the gym. It's a tough day at the office. No. Out of the gym, today was a toughie. Gotta tell you, it was super tough today because I think I finally found my working weight. I was able to get up to 325 or 320? Damn it. 320, I believe, is what it was, not 325. Pretty sure it was 320. So I was able to pull 320. I pulled it twice. It was a bit harder than what I'm used to. It wasn't really, as they call it, a grinder. It was a bit harder than, you know, just pulling up 300. It was a bit more challenging. I backed down, like I said, and that's what I've been up to, what I've been doing. So I backed down to 80% of that, which is 256, but I went ahead and backed it down to 250 because, you know, messing with all the little weights and stuff, having to put stuff up, cuts into your gym time, you know what I mean? Back down to 250, 3 sets, 5 reps, more of that. I don't know if any of you that, if you happen to run across my my videos, I subscribe to Goku Flex, and I've heard him talk about one time before doing deadlifts and trying to push your lats into your pockets, like trying to tuck your lats down, like you're pushing your lats into your pockets. I never really got that concept before because I'm like, well, I don't really feel it in my lats. I feel it more in my legs and my, not a whole lot in my lower back because I know you're not supposed to feel in your lower back anyway, and a little bit in my upper back. Well, it's probably because I wasn't working with enough weight, like a warm-up the entire time. So I don't know. I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner. That's why I'm trying to, you know, this is what this channel is about. I'm trying to tell you guys what I've experienced, what I've learned, what I've heard, and if anyone out there has any comment as to correcting my form or that would help anybody else, by all means comment below and, you know, let us all know. We'll all learn together. I mean, I'm not going to take any offense to it. If you have some constructive criticism, definitely by all means just let us all know. But anyway, like I was saying, I've never been able to like feel that, push my lats into my pockets and engage my lats during a deadlift. Never felt it until tonight. Because I was, after my maximum effort, I guess use what Max Tuning calls it, my maximum effort for tonight, and then I backed it down, I was able to actually engage my lats. I've never felt that before. It felt awesome. It felt amazing. I was like, whoa, that's what he's talking about. That makes so much sense now. I can actually feel it, and it's awesome whenever you start getting the form down right to a certain lift, and you can start feeling other muscles contract and work to help you lift the weight. And it's like that with my bench and my squat too. I really haven't gotten to a point to where I can feel it totally. Like, I know to like retract my shoulder blades on the bench, use my chest and my triceps. I know the form cues. I get all the form cues. I understand that. I haven't gotten to the point or the knowledge or the, you know, or the experience, the actual experience to know the cues to contract those muscles. So it seems to me like my deadlift is getting there. That's awesome. My squat the other day, I was able to like feel it in both my quads and my hamstrings. Normally I can feel it mostly in my quads and not very much in my hamstrings. Yeah, I was able to contract and feel it in my entire wrap around my legs, and that was awesome. I still haven't gotten to the point in my bench yet where I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my triceps a lot. Not enough to give out, but enough to know that I'm working my triceps, but not so much my chest. And I'm sure I'll get there. I'll get the form down because there's a lot that goes into a hand placement, form, where you're out on the bench, how you contract your muscles, leg drive, which I can't do very well on the benches at my gym because they're slippery and I would shoot clean off the bench. That's it's like someone oiled them down or something. I don't know. No, that's kind of what I deal with. Anyway, the night went great tonight. Not a whole lot of my other lifts went up. After my main compound movement, which was the deadlift tonight, I move on to all my accessory movements. So I do my pull-ups after that, and then after that I do cable rows instead of regular rows. I can't contract very well, but I haven't done them in a while. I can't contract very well with dumbbell rows. I can contract my lats better with the cable row, and I actually didn't know anything about that until watching the online coach. So, you know, I've named 3 different YouTubers in this video so far, and they're all great guys, so they all have something to offer. Goku Flex has been in the game for a long time. He's got a lot of knowledge. Max Tuning is amazing at deadlifts. He's like the deadlift king. The online coach, super humble guy, super aesthetic. Well, so is Goku Flex. Super aesthetic. He's got a lot of knowledge behind him too. Those are just to name just a few, because I mean I've subscribed to plenty of them. I learn a lot from each and every one of them. They all bring something to the table. Even if you don't agree with what they say, there's no harm in trying it. Just give it a try, see what you think about it. You know, if it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. That doesn't mean it doesn't work for them. It may work fine for them, and it may not work for you, because everyone is different. And they try to tell everybody that. They can't stress enough. I can't stress enough. Everybody is different. So what works for me may not work for you. That's just how our bodies are. We're all built differently. You know, just take everything they say with a grain of salt. Try it. If it doesn't work, you know, you've only wasted one workout day. And it's not really a waste, because most likely only trying one exercise or one suggestion that they gave you. So you're not wasting anything. You're just trying something new, which is good. It makes you more diverse, and you're able to try some new techniques, so why not? That's the end of that tangent. So yeah, move on to my next movements, which is usually dumbbell curls and barbell curl. None of that went up. I'm probably gonna have to knock my dumbbell curl down a little bit, because I do them right after my barbell curl, and I get to where I'm so fatigued that I can barely curl the dumbbells up. So I'm not getting a good contraction on that. So I definitely need to just, you know, knock it down, stop ego lifting, and just step it back a little. You know, the gains will come. So I'm not really worried about whether or not I can curl 90 pounds. I don't care about that. I care if I can deadlift 400 pounds, because that would be awesome. You know, that weight is more impressive. It's more fun to say that you can do that, and to, you know, be able to lift that. It's just fun. It's awesome. So, you know, deadlift, squat, bench, those, you'll get more satisfaction out of doing those 3 lifts than you will any of your other lifts. And that's not to say those are the best lifts. A lot of people, they don't even do those lifts, and they're, you know, they're steady, they're jacked, they're awesome, and they don't enjoy that. That's not what drives them. That's fine. You know, to each their own. That's what I always say at the end of my videos, to each their own. You know, everybody's got their own thing, and you shouldn't mock that. That's what they do, that's what they enjoy, that's why they enjoy it, that's why they keep doing it. So don't judge them on what they do. Do you know, to each their own. So after the dumbbell and barbell curls, I go in for face pulls, try to keep my rear delts healthy and strengthen them up. Everybody's rear delts are weak, so I definitely don't want mine to be weak. I figure I start out with face pulls early on in my lifting career, then I won't have to worry about them becoming weak or a problem later on in my lifting career. Last but not least was the close grip lat pull down, and I learned this from Matt Ogus. You take off the wide lat pull down bar and put a close grip lat pull down, or the close grip bar, well, those little V-shaped bars. Anyway, you put those on the lat pull down, and you just try to pull your hands. You use your elbows for pulling, of course. If you don't know that, with your back, you try to drive with your elbows. So you use that, and you pull down like you're pulling your hands right into your armpits. That's where you want to pull at, and contract your back as much as you can, and just squeeze your lats. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I missed anything. That's how my workouts go. I'm on a push-pull legs program, and I might do that in a topic video later on, kind of explain my program and everything I do. It's worked really great for me, because it's push, pull, off legs, and then off, and then push, and then you just redo everything. I feel like there's plenty of time for recovery in there, and also it works fine with my schedule. The only thing that kind of sucks about it, sometimes I have to go on the weekends. So, you know, it is what it is. I'd rather go on the weekends and have some days off during the week because, you know, some days you just don't want to go during the week. If you have a rough day at work, you need that day off. So a day off from work and the gym is like, it's good. I mean, I like going to the gym, but if you need that day off, you just need that day off. That is what went on at the gym tonight. I am on my way to get my son, and then I will be on my way home. So guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and teach their own.